Hey, what's up guys? It is your boy YoungTrap085 back with another video, and today's title, today's what if is what if Naruto had his own chakra nature. This might be messed up and you guys are like, no, this won't work out, but this is a what if. I'm trying to make it possible for him to have his own chakra nature. Make sure you like, subscribe. The like goal for this video is 10 likes for part 2 in like about 2 days. So make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Now that's out of the way. Roll the intro. Before we start the actual what if, I'm going to explain Naruto's own chakra nature. His chakra nature is going to be snow. Now, the snow might melt. You see, the snow doesn't melt. It stays put, and if it touches you, you get a frostbite immediately, like super quick when it touches you. So I just wanted to explain that before we got inside the what if. His chakra nature that he has on his own is snow. So yeah, let's hop inside the real what if. The Nine Tails attack is the same, but Naruto, his mom and dad's genetics fused together to make a chakra nature that nobody knows about, and it passes down to Naruto. That's it. The Nine Tails attack is perfectly the same, except that. Now, going on with this what if, Naruto is less of a troublemaker. He does paint on the Hokage's faces, but instead of like going around and saying and yelling and stuff, he cools down and he doesn't do that as much. People throw things at him, like they tell their kids not to be by him because he's a monster. People don't want him to come inside their shops, except the ramen shop, because some people think he is a brat and the Nine Tails might attack them, and they think Naruto must be banned from the leaf. In the academy, Sasuke and Naruto are rivals, but Sasuke, he over-rivals Naruto. Naruto, he doesn't know what to do sometimes. He just go full charges into things, not even knowing his awareness of things, like where he is, where he's at. He just goes straight into things, not even thinking before he stops. Now, with the academy, Naruto fails a lot. He doesn't get the shadow clone straight. Iruka yells at him for doing sexy jutsu, which annoys him for some reason because he doesn't want him to do it. He wants to do a shadow clone and transformation jutsu with the shadow clone, not just do sexy jutsu, which makes him mad and makes him have a nosebleed. Going on forward, it's the day to graduate from the academy. Naruto says, "Let's go. I'm probably going to pass." Yes. It's Naruto's turn. Everybody looks at Naruto saying, he's not going to pass. Naruto looks behind him and says, "Watch, I'm going to pass." Naruto goes, and he tries to make a shadow clone, but it fails. They say transformation jutsu. He does sexy jutsu, and Iruka's nose goes bleeding out again. Iruka says, "Get out with that nonsense. You don't pass. You fail. Now get out with that silly stuff. We don't want that as a shinobi, and you're not the type of shinobi capable of going on the battlefield. You must be dismissed." Naruto goes out crying. At night, he hears somebody calling his name. Naruto, Naruto. Mizuki, the ninja who wants the scroll from Naruto, asks him to go get the scroll from the Hokage's office. Naruto, knowing that this is a bad idea, he just goes ahead and do it because Mizuki also told him that he would be able to train with him, and Mizuki would give him more strength and make him more stronger. This was a lie, and Naruto fell for it. It was a whole entire trap. Iruka was looking for Naruto. Naruto was nowhere to be found. Naruto ran back to the forest, and Iruka spotted Naruto and started running after him, calling out his name. Naruto looked behind him and saw Iruka, so he jumped up in the trees and ran away. Iruka saw that he ran into the forest, and he thought, is Mizuki behind this? He must not be behind this. This is too bad. He must not do this. Iruka runs inside the forest, and Naruto jumps to the trees to give the scroll to Mizuki. Naruto jumps off the tree branch and says, Iruka! Mizuki comes flying down and punches Naruto in the head. Iruka throws 3 shurikens, dodging, making Naruto move, and the shurikens hitting Mizuki's hand. Mizuki says, I'm going to kill you, Iruka, and get that scroll. Iruka tells Naruto to run behind me. Iruka gets a shuriken to his back while covering Naruto. Naruto was really scared. He did not know what to do at that point. Naruto ran on the other side of the forest. Iruka was covering him, and when Naruto got out, Naruto said, why? Just why would you protect somebody like me? Somebody that causes a lot of trouble in the leaf. Somebody that doesn't even be worthy of having this scroll in his hands and learning. This is not even mine, Naruto says. Iruka says, well, I protected you because I love you. Shinobis have a bond, an unbreakable bond. I don't want to leave somebody out. All because you're not family doesn't mean you can't be my friend and my student. Naruto runs. Iruka gets up and says, I'm gonna stall time for Naruto. Now you're gonna battle me. Mizuki says, ha ha, you're just a joke. This is no time to be wasting. I'll take you out in one blow. He goes inside his beast animal form, and Iruka has no choice but to go beyond his teacher skills. He goes to hand-to-hand combat with Mizuki, but gets punched and hit in the face because he's wounded in his back. Naruto sees this and says, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? He opens up the scroll, and he sees the technique called multi-shadow clone jutsu. But not only that, he sees another technique called the uppercut jump. Basically, this jutsu is where you jump up into the sky, fall towards the ground, and swoop up really fast and do an uppercut to somebody. Naruto tried to rethink that in his head and recreate that with multi-shadow clone jutsu. With that, he made Naruto Uzumaki Barrage. He decided to get up and be stronger than his normal self. He got up and went to Mizuki. Mizuki was beating up Iruka. He put out a kunai and said, last words? Naruto said, stop right there. Well, out of nowhere, Naruto felt this power that nobody ever knew, the chakra nature of his own, snow. He felt it, and he did multi-shadow clone jutsu. All the shadow clones ran towards Mizuki, making him jump up to the air. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto did hand signs and said, let's try this out. He didn't know, but snow came out of his hand. And it bounded Mizuki, making him not be able to move, paralyzed. And Naruto said, barrage, kicking him in the face, making him go down to the ground. Naruto woke up, passed out with all the chakra relieved. He didn't have enough to reserve. Iruka gave him his headband, cause Naruto passed. He did multi-shadow clone jutsu. Nothing that any of the students in the academy could do. Not even Shikamaru. Naruto passed, and Iruka said, good job. This will be the end of the video. I hope you guys liked and subscribed and turn on the notification bell to get notified for each video that I do. And that's out of the way. Now I'm leaving. See ya.